Hello, Terry Caliendo of Dedicated Managers here again. I just wanted to show you a quick update I did. I ended up doing that, moving that component to the to a subcomponent. So I just kind of want to show that. It's this dialog box that's being called from the client, primary caregiver, but I call it client in the client view. So this dialog that comes up, that the same functionality, where now if I delete this person gets deleted. Just want to show what I did. So here it is in code. I took the code that was basically this code, this dialog that was this dialog was here, and so I moved it to a component. And now I call that component, and it's a little clearer. It's what it really does for me is allows me to have a global dialog component that I can go back and change the style of globally, and I don't have to go to each view to change it. So you can see all I'm passing in is the text I want to use, so I can use that dialog to confirm, anything else. I can confirm they want to do something to go forward or go backwards, and I can put the description here. I can put confirm delete or confirm add or whatever for anything that I need a confirmation. That's all dynamic now, and I can make the type error so that the styling is based on that error. So that styling comes in as a prop. And then you see that it shows up in these style computations, class and style, which end up getting used up here in the vcard title. The class type, that's what gives it the red background and whatnot, and the style type, that's what I had before. And I can show that actually in the diff file. So this is git kraken, and it's showing the difference between what it was before and what it is now. So this is what I took out of the client view file. Here's what I took out, and here's what I added. And actually, here's where I took out, let's see. No. Let's see if I can find there it is. So this is what it was before for that vcard title, where I had class error and headline, and then I font weighted it bold. And I still need to figure out how to do this the right way with vcard, this is Vuetify code, so I need to figure out how to do that the right way. But so this, if we're looking at it here in the difference file, this got taken out, put in another file, and replaced with this. So now I'm just, I'm pushing the styling down a level so that I can call this from a bunch of different places, or I can call this from a bunch of different places, and update it all at once. So if I let's try adding a new client here and deleting it. Say I wanted this red to be a different color, or I wanted to use a different box altogether. Any of that, the main overview stuff I can swap out. So real quick, let's just talk about what it took to do that. And it actually, for one, if I don't end up reusing this, I really kind of wasted some time. But it does make it a little bit more compact. It's slightly smaller. I can put it right below the delete button so that I know that it goes with it. And here's what I did. So this is the import of the new view. So I created this shared folder, and I put my dialog confirm in there because I figure I'm going to share it with a bunch of other components. So I created this shared to get things out of the way, because these are little pieces. And so I import it, and I call it dialog confirm. You see it's imported from shared dialog confirm, and remember we don't have to put the .view on there. So that's the import variable, which is here. It gets assigned to dialog-confirm. You have to put this side in quotes because you can't have a property name with a dash in it. It doesn't like that. So you put it in quotes, and now you can have the property name with a dash in it. And that's the the naming convention for components, which you would see probably like an app, see v-toolbar, that's a component, router-view, that's a component, subcomponent. So I'm just kind of following that convention. So I'm saying, hey, insert that dialog confirm, which is this file here. Insert that right here. Send it some knowledge of the styling. So I talked about that, confirm type, send it error. The visibility. So I still have my visibility controlled. That's the confirm dialog visibility is still controlled in this file. So that's whether or not I want the confirmation to show up or not, but I pass that through to the sub file. So this confirm visibility shows up as a prop here, which then shows up here in the V model, which decides whether or not it should be displaying itself or not. So that gets passed through, and I just turn that on when I want to pop it up. I'll show that in a second. And then I created confirmed accept and confirmed cancel functions. So that's what the at means. It's a v on. What do you call it when you emit functions to talk between the two? So you can see here's the cancel button, and here's the confirm button. It's got the confirmation in it. Cancel, I guess I have hard coded for now. Confirm button I get passed through as one of the slots I'll talk about in a second. But to bubble back up, so if the cancel button is clicked, it calls the function confirm cancel. Confirm cancel is a method down here which emits back to the parent function the confirm cancel, which comes back up to confirm cancel here, and that does what I did before where I changed the visibility. So now I just hide it because the cancel, I don't need to do anything. They canceled the confirmation, so just get rid of it so that it's hidden. But if they click to confirm accept, so that was the cancel before, this is the accept. If they can confirm accept, or if they click the confirm button, it accepts it, goes through to here to this function, so we emit back up confirm accept, which in the calling parent component, here's confirm accept, so that's now where I call fdelete, and that functionality hasn't changed. That fdelete then dispatches to the store to go and delete, nope, wrong one. Fdelete is here, dispatches to the store to go and delete, and then also hide that, also set that visibility to false, which actually that shouldn't be working right because I changed that variable. Confirm dialog visibility. So that's interesting that disappears when I hit confirm. Confirm accept, client, call fdelete, calls fdelete. This recording is obviously going to go nowhere. Let's see, fdelete. Oh, that's fcommit. There's fdelete. I don't do any hiding there. So, not sure why that hides. Well, here it is. It doesn't hide. That's what happens is it just, since I changed the router page, it just goes away because I'm killing the router. So since the page gets transferred, back to the dashboard, this doesn't go away. It just goes away with the with the view. So watch, when I hit confirm delete, it didn't go away. The page went away. So I actually need to fix that, which means I should pull up the code and go down into that function and where's my variable? Confirm dialog visibility. Let's change that to the correct variable, save it, let it recompile. And now let's check it out and see if it disappears before when I confirm delete. There, did you see it went away? It shrunk before the whole thing closed out. So not a big deal, but that was a quick fix. Anyway, I'm probably off track here now. So let's see if I can get back into the code. Let's see, where was I? We were talking about the confirm accept and the confirm delete. Let's talk about slots real quick. So these are the slots that allow me to pass through, what I want to say in there. That's how I can make this more reusable. And the slots are, templates are like zero width functions. It just puts the text in there. It doesn't put. I could have put a span or an H1 here, but it just passes through the text if I use a /template. So I got title, text, and confirmation button or confirm button. And then if you look in here, the slots where I want those things to go. Here's the title, the slot title. So that's where I want that title to go. Here's the slot text, which is my description basically. And then here's my slot for the confirm button that says confirm delete. So those are the three things that end up showing up, in the title, text, and button. So I can change those things to anything I want to, confirm. Like I talked earlier, if I create a positive function, this could be green. I could change it to confirm, add, or whatever. The only thing that's hard-coded right now is cancel, and I should probably, not hard-code that either. But usually on a confirmation box, you're going to have the cancel and then whatever else the other thing is. So I can probably be pretty safe with that hard-coded. So that's these slots. Let's see, is there anything else to talk about? I think that's about it. So it did, I ended up having to put all this extra code in. So it kind of makes things a little bit bigger in the short term. A little extra work. We'll see how it pans out in the long run. But I like, it compacted my code here, which makes this page smaller. And really didn't extend anything down here. Everything's pretty much the same. Just had to add this. I renamed that, but all this stuff is still pretty much the same. It just pushed everything down a level. And we can see that actually in the diff between the two. Not much changed here. I just had to add the import, the components section to tell it, define the component. That defines this right here. And, that's just the change that I just made. So not a big, not much of a change. It got rid of this and made it smaller. But we'll see how that pans out in the long run. Might have been a lot of work for nothing. Anyway, Terry Caliendo from Dedicated Managers. I'm tired. It's 9:52 p.m. I'm coding late. Have a good night. Take care.